December 17th, 2023. This is my FTMO account. And what I have demonstrated so far is that I am becoming acclimated to the environment. And I am also integrating my securities trading complemented with my Forex trading, specifically the Euro USD pair. I have the JPY USD pair, but I don't trade that much. And currently I'm working on this demo account, and currently, as of today, it is at 10,281, which means that I've accumulated approximately about 100 points. Now I'm making all this visible, and I've decided to force myself to commit. I have to commit to this goal that I have for myself. And that goal is to pass the demo, the free trial, 3 consecutive times without any failures in between. And once I achieve that, that means that I'm ready for an FTMO challenge, which means that I'll have a high probability that I will be successful trading the FTMO challenge. And then when I pass this, I'm coming off the heels of the success in my demo account, which will help me to pass the verification as well and ultimately achieve the FTMO account. So today, this is what I achieved. And the great thing about the Forex is that it's 5 days, 24/5. Okay, it's 24/5. All right, it opens up on Sunday and then closes on Friday. Okay, that's how it works, except for interruptions with the sweep thing that happens. So this is the most recent one here, right here. So this is the end of, it provides approximately, if I look at this thing here, it approximately gives about 14 days. Approximately about 14 days to complete this challenge, which is essentially get about 5%. 5%. That's exactly what essentially that's what it is, 5%. I have 2 days to do it, and so far I've achieved 281. All I have to do is reach 229, and that should do it. And so far, strictly speaking, it doesn't give me the breakdown of what I traded, but essentially it's Euro USD here. So if I go back to the client area, I failed this so many times. I'm gonna make sure that I pass this 3 times before I jump back in there again. The cost of doing this challenge is expensive. So if I fail, it's free. Okay, but this is exactly the same as that. And so all I have to do is this. Now, if I go back to this again, so what I did was I just traded like this transaction. I just traded without thinking much, without putting any thought into the trading. So I know that this is because I just traded without thinking, and I know why this occurred. Now, this has some thinking into it, which is similar to the method that I'm using currently, which is essentially following the trend and taking advantage of trend. Okay, that's one pass that I did, which is 10-5-1-3. That's a pass. I had to cancel so that I can start this. I had to cancel to start this. So then this one here, essentially, this is a back-to-back win that I employed in order to pass this challenge as well, which is the same thing that I've employed starting this point. So that's a back-to-back. And so that means that I have a that means that there is a high probability based on the skill set that I have to pass this challenge and the next two. And I look forward to going to this challenge. Not sure how long it's going to take, but we'll look into it. It may be next year. Then, as I look here, it is 9370, which is a failure here. 9378, which is a fail. 10512. This one, I know how I traded, and it was a very risky leveraged trade, and that's why it passed. And the method that I employed here was quite different than the ones that I'm strategically using here on above. And so I would chalk it up to being a very lucky trade here. Here's another loss. Here's another loss. Here's another loss. Here's another loss. Here's another. This essentially wasn't a loss, but I didn't finish. This was not a lot. It was just, it didn't finish. It was above, and so there was additional 124 account in there. And so here as well. So I began to lose, and then I began to lose less right here on these two occasions, which is 9669, 9960. And so the time ran out before I can finish the trade. So if I look here, the same story here, same story, but so this one essentially it was the 50K account that I've tried. Then I fell back to the 10K because 10K is more meaningful. This is meaningless here. Purely the fact that in order for me to prove out my skill set, all I have to do is use the 10K account to prove it out. And so now my trading account results are improving. It's definitely improving. I know what I did here, and that's why this result occurred. I know what I did here. I'm employing the methods that I've recently acquired into these accounts, and this one, I know what I did. And so I'm thinking that this is gonna work out. And the next two, if those two work out, I pass, then I jump into the challenge, and most likely that challenge will be successful.